pissed off. So I'm probably going to end up out there somewhere. Not really sure exactly where I'm going to go, but might be, if there's any that can't be built. It's really windy. Windier than it is in the city. So did some preliminary digging when it was winter out here earlier, and didn't get too much. So I got a crappy little garden trowel there that I'm going to use. I don't really have any tools. As I said earlier, this is my first hunt, and there's my Garrett Ace 250, which I'm going to try with. So if I find anything, I'll let you guys know. Well guys, this is about 2 seconds in, and you can see I'm getting something between the 1 cent and the 10-cent mark. Come up with. I hate the wind. Well, I don't know if you can see that. Down there. You don't want to do it when the camera's running, but pull that out. Well, if you were curious as to what that was, it was a big, long piece of fence wire. So, I'll keep going. Well, the second thing that we got. Keep looking. Well, I know it may not be much, but I just found this, and it's actually really cool. I remember this when I was growing up. This was a Hot Wheels Coca-Cola van that, for whatever reason, got destroyed. I don't remember that reason, but this looks like to be the side of the van. You can see right there is the wheel well for it. That's actually really, really, really cool. That I found one of my old toys, you know, just out here in the yard behind the barn. That must have been underground for a good 20-something years, which is really interesting. If I find anything else, I'll let you know. Well, I was getting a dime signal, so I went to test to see what it was. Turns out it's an old pudding top cap, and I found it in the same hole